folks, I'm back. Today I want to talk to you guys about the difference between being single and in a marital relationship. The pros and the cons. We're going to look at both sides and address some matters and issues and try and look for ways of making a better decision in our life in terms of as soon as we get into a relationship, what is it that we're after. Hopefully this video would give you a better focus, a better direction in terms of making that decision. Because there's a lot of hearts that could get broken, will end up getting broken, or you can have a deep, meaningful relationship with someone special in your life. Now check this out, people, before I begin, there's someone that wants to say something. Son, you want to say something? Say, hello everybody. No, say hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
Thumbs up. Wide, fake smile. There you go. Say focus.
Focus.
Listen.
Listen
to my dad.
to my dad.
Son, I'm recording at the moment. Can you give me a few moments? That's my son's way of saying yes. He just hooked me on my lower leg. Yes, it did hurt. It's got a little bruise there. Anyway, people, before I sidetrack and get carried away, the thing is, let's look at the single bachelor lifestyle. What does it represent? What is that relationship about? Well, let me tell you something. If I were to sum it up in one word, I would choose fun. Now, fun to me means negligence. It means a lot of hurt, heartache and heartbreak. It means not being responsible. It means not being accountable. Let me explain. What do I mean? On the outset, it might be fun being with someone. But then as soon as a challenging situation comes up, as soon as stresses occur, you're quick to exit, you're quick to buck and move on and get an upgrade and be in a different relationship. And the cycle is vicious because by being in this type of relationship, there's no ultimate security and there's no tranquility. That's what it's about, people, is that temporary fun. But in the long run, you're after stability and security and love. And the funny thing about this bachelor relationship is you will fall in love so many times. Either someone will fall in love with you or you will end up falling in love with that person. And the funny thing is you'll fall out of love quickly. Because as soon as you've fallen in love, you're going to fall flat on your back, flat on your feet, and then you're going to see the person in a different way, and then that's when you get hurt the most. Now, is it better to be single and ready to mingle? Give me a second or two, and we'll look at the flip side, the other side of this, which is the marital relationship. First of all, I have to let my son out of the room, people. So please, by all means, stay focused, stay right there. Keep tuning in. There you go, son. Come out. Sorry guys, I do apologize for this. My son is just about to exit the room and I'm trying to assist him. I'm trying to usher him out of the room. But he's got a whole load of little weights and dumbbells that he's carrying. You might be able to hear the sound effects of the background noise. Son, get up. Right, that's it. No. Leave that there. Leave that there. Just take this. Go. There you go. I'll see you later. Bye. He's still behind the door on the other side. Anyway, people, moving onwards and upwards with the show. The marital life, what is that about? Well, it may be seen as a big taboo. It may be seen as there's so many relationships breaking up. There's so many divorces, especially in this time, day and age. Well, let me tell you something. I've only been married for nearly more than 3.5 years. This year, that's going to be my 4th year of marriage. And let me tell you something. I've had more ups than I've had more downs. I've been in so many different challenging situations, testing situations, but me and my spouse were able to connect and communicate with one another and sort things out. And by doing that, the love has grown for one another deeply. Because let me tell you something. In a marriage relationship, it's all about being in a honeymoon period throughout the rest of your life together with one another. You're relating to one another through experiences which are on so many different levels, whether it be spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. You're sharing things, you're working things out. And that sort of relationship, as you're growing, as you're going along in life, you're loving one another. You're in love. That's the difference between the single bachelor lifestyle where you're falling in love, which could be the wrong person, and being in love with that person who you've chosen to be your spouse, your one spouse throughout the rest of your life. You're learning more and more about them. You're finding out their faults, their bad habits, and you're trying to work things out. And that's also a two-way thing. A marriage relationship is one big ball of emotion. And these emotions consist of boredom, sadness, sorrows. And then you have your highs from moments of passion, excitement, energy, enthusiasm. And these always alternate by moment, day by day. And it's all about how you deal with these emotions as soon as they arise. And each spouse would go through different emotions at different times. And how are you gonna be able to adapt and adjust to one another's emotions? Are you gonna be stressed out and take it out on each other? Or are you gonna help each other go through the experience, grow through the experience? That's what it's about, because the time you learn more about each other, you're able to handle one another properly, effectively, your communication skills should improve. Your trust and reliance should improve on one another because you're learning more and more about each other and you're sharing experiences. Let me tell you something from personal experience. Every time I'm in a challenging and conflicting situation with my wife, with my dearest loved one, when we're going through that situation, it might be hard. We might have a go at each other. We might be upset with each other. But we certainly don't brush things underneath the carpet. Eventually, one of us takes the initiative and choose to connect and communicate. And once we've done that, the love just increases. And this comes with each and every single test and situation and tribulation that may arise, whether big or small. And that's what it's about, people. If you're not adopting this approach where you're always looking for ways of upgrading your relationship in a good way with that one committed spouse, then you're falling, you're flopping, and you're failing. It's like business. The more you put in, the more you'll get out. That's what it's about, people. That's the ultimate security that you'll find in a marital relationship. People are not willing to put in the hard work. As soon as stress comes out, as soon as challenges arise, you're quick to exit, you're quick to flee, you're quick to buck. This is what I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. A marital relationship consists of fun. It consists of accountability, responsibility. It's so holistic. It's the ultimate package. And that's the thing I'm trying to bring to your attention. So when you make a choice to be either single, ready to mingle, or to be in a marital relationship, personally, I would go for the marital relationship because it's long-term security. As long as both spouses work at it, that is. And that comes with a part and parcel of success, of pain and sacrifice. And the funny thing is, there's more pain being single than there is being committed in a marital relationship. Shall I tell you why? Because the more partners you have whilst you're in a single relationship, whilst you're in that bachelor lifestyle, the less able that you're able to trust people out there. Because you've had a heart that's been smashed, that's been broken, then why are you going to trust another person? Why are you going to give them a chance? So the more partners that you've had, and you're going from one relationship to another, you're not going to be able to hold down one singular relationship well. You're going to have too much baggage, lack of trust. This is what I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. If you are single, don't mingle, because you're going to end up breaking a lot of people's hearts. Like I've said before, and I'm going to say this again, you may fall in love with a person, or a person may fall in love with you, but somewhere along the line, someone is going to get hurt. And eventually, if it's not you that's going to get hurt, eventually, if you've not got hurt, then it's going to come back to you, and at some moment and time and place, you will get hurt. This is what I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. A marital relationship makes a man out of a boy. A man out of a boy. When you're single, it doesn't do nothing. It makes you childish. You're not really growing or developing to the full potential that you should be when you're dealing with someone. I've got this quote. It's easy to get people like that. That's not the true G. The true G is the one who can maintain one woman or maintain one man, hold that relationship down and make it grow, excel and develop. That's what it's about. It's not about how many girls you've slept around with or you've had, or guys who you've had and slept around with. It's not about that. It's not about the upgrade. It's about working with the one that you have. Because let me tell you something, there's always going to be someone better than you out there anyway, regardless. But it's down to you to select a spouse, work at that relationship, and make it the best that you can. That's what it's ultimately about, people. And you know what? There's so many different issues and topics that I want to highlight in this video, but time is of the essence. That may be a talk for another day, a video for another day. Anyway, guys, have a great day. That's my perspective, that's my insight, and that's my experience that I thought I might bring to your attention and share. By all means, make the right choice. And how you make the right choice is this: by thinking, by reflecting, by pondering. Before you make that, think of commitment. Think of sacrifice. Are you willing to sacrifice for that person? Is that person willing to sacrifice for you? Don't look for short-term gains. Look for long-term gains. That's what it's about, people. That is my rant for today. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn, to empower, and inspire the lives of many, as well as yourself. Bye for now.